Welcome to the Smartacus Quiz 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz.
Hello and a warm welcome to each and every one of you present here today. We are here for Smartacus 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschools Quiz for Indian students from grades 5 through 12. My name is Meghasham Shirodkar and I shall be your quiz master for today. And without any further ado, let us show you the two schools who will battle it out in today's knockout round. From Central Academy Pal all the way from Jodhpur, facing them are Delhi Public School Lava from Nagpur. Beginning with the youngest member, I would like you to introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Mohit Baldi and I am from class 9th, and actually I am currently studying from Central Academy Pal Jodhpur. And my hobbies or interest is like just playing basketball. I have quite interest in the field of mathematics, books also.
Hello everyone, I am Krishna Pal from class 12th, studying in Central Academy Pal. Actually, I am a defense aspirant, so I like general knowledge and all. I am from Science Street. Thank you.
My name is Aryabat Panikai and I am from Standard 12 Central Academy. I am also studying in science stream and I aspire to be a research scientist.
My name is Neil Ganguly and I'm the youngest member of this group. I'm also going to be the team captain. I have a lot of hobbies. I include collecting, playing chess, and I aspire to be a theoretical physicist in future like Stephen Hawking. So that's it for me.
I am Hora Ali and I love to draw. This is one of my hobbies and I love to play badminton. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Anas Patel. I'm studying in class 10.
We are going with a standard 10 rupee coin. Aryabhat, as captain of your team, what do you pick? Heads or tails?
The tails.
Tails. Good call. Tails it is. This is tails. Let the games begin. Mohit, what topic would you like to play?
So I would like to play cricket first, sports.
You would like to play cricket first. Question number 1 from cricket first is this. Let us go to that box. Which cricketing legend was the first batsman ever to be given out by a third umpire in international cricket? It happened on Children's Day, November 14, 1992, the second day of the first test on South African soil in 20 years. Your time starts now.
Sachin Tendulkar, I think so.
All right. So Mohit says, I think it is Sachin Tendulkar. When the word legend gets mentioned, default answer is Sachin Tendulkar, I guess. Let's take a look at the answer slide and see if that is worth a couple of points. It is Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar was the first ever person to be given out by the third umpire, and this happened on Children's Day versus South Africa. 2 points, a very smart beginning to the quiz by Mohit. The second question for you coming up now. Fittingly perhaps for someone who always accepted that he tried to emulate the shots played by Sachin Tendulkar, this guy became the first batsman to be given out by DRS, the decision review system in Test cricket. Playing against Sri Lanka in 2008, the on-field umpire Mark Benson had turned down the appeal against this person, but changed his mind after what seemed like very dubious and shady calls from the virtual eye and third umpire Rudy Kodson. Just name this cricketer. 30 seconds beginning now. Sachin Tendulkar was the first to be given out by the third umpire, and fittingly, this guy who says I copied Sachin Tendulkar's shots was the first to be given out by DRS. Who?
I think so. It's Rahul Dravid.
Rahul Dravid. Nice guess, but not the answer I'm looking for. The first bonus attempt of the quiz. Aryabhat and Krishan, 15 seconds to sign to each other and say who will give the answer. 7 seconds more, quickly.
Sir, is it Saurav Ganguly?
All right, Aryabhat says, is this Saurav Ganguly? Very nice guess. He was a peer of Sachin Tendulkar and Rahul Dravid, but not the answer I'm looking for. First team quiz, 15 seconds beginning now.
So is it Mahendra Singh Dhoni?
Is it Mahendra Singh Dhoni, says the team captain, whose name is also Ganguly, by the way. Not Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Let's take a look at that answer slide. I'm really surprised this went all the way. This is Virendra Sehwag, who used to play a lot like Sachin Tendulkar, who used to look like Sachin Tendulkar when they were out together in the middle. So that was a question which went all the way around. No points to anybody, but a good, confident start by Central Academy Pal Jodhpur. We will now go to Neil Ganguly from Delhi Public School, Lava, Nagpur. By virtue of being the youngest member, which topic would you like to take, Neil?
I would like to take comic book franchises.
Comic book franchises. Nice choice. The first of your questions on comic book franchises for Neil is this. Which enduringly popular comic book series that first appeared in 1941 has 4 main characters whose last names are Cooper, Andrews, Lodge, and Jones? There have been many spin-off series over the years, along with TV shows, movies, and even music bands named after this comic book series. What am I talking about? Very, very famous. Cooper, Andrews, Lodge, and Jones. The 4 main characters, their last names are these. Time is up, so give me a guess. There are no negatives.
Okay. I would like to go with the series that Marvel produced. It was called The Fantastic Four.
Oh, the Fantastic Four. Nice guess, but no. We will go across to Anas and Haura. Which do you think am I talking about? 15 seconds. Which series?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. Unfortunately, not a comic book series. So we will go across to Central Academy Pal for a steal. 15 seconds beginning now. Quickly decide and tell me what this answer is going to be. Yes, Mohit.
Phantom? I think so.
Phantom. No, not really. Phantom. The last name of Phantom happens to be Walker, and he's called the ghost who walks. I'm surprised that somebody in high school, 6 people in high school, not getting a comic book series about high school students. Let's show you the answer. This is the Archies, Archie Andrews, Betty Cooper, Veronica Lodge, and Jughead Jones. So Archies, that huge comic book phenomenon is what I was looking for. No matter, you still have one more comic book question. Back to Neil, the second of your comic book franchise questions coming up now. Which Indian comic book hero and vigilante took on dacoits in the Chambal Valley starting in 1976? He was created to combat the popularity of Phantom, Mandrake, Flash Gordon, and Tarzan in India, and he held his own against all these comics for almost 15 years, along with his girlfriend Bela and dog Chamia. His name literally means brave or brave man in Hindi. What is the name of this comic book character? This is for Neil Ganguly. 20 seconds more.
So is it Veer?
Is it Beer or Veer? Nice guess, but no. Quickly going across to Anas and Hora. What do you feel is the answer? 15 seconds.
Bahadur.
Hora says Bahadur. Have you read a Bahadur comic, or are you going from Brave or Brave Man?
I'm going from Brave or Brave Man.
What a beautiful guess, Hora. It is Bahadur. Let us show you the answer slide. This is Bahadur from Indrajal Comics. 1 point. I think Hora has turned out to be a superhero for her team. Without wasting any time, we will go back to Central Academy Pal from Jodhpur and ask the second person, who I'm told is Aryabhat, the team captain. What would you like to take?
I would like to choose names in Indian myths.
All right. Names in Indian myth. Aryabhat, the first of your questions on names in Indian myth are this. As a newborn infant, he mistook the sun for a ripe fruit in the sky and jumped for it. As he showed no sign of stopping, eventually Indra had to use the Vajra, his thunderbolt. But the weapon only broke his jaw, and because of that, he was named something. I'm looking only for that name. If you tell me any other name of that character, I cannot give you points. What was this person named as a result of his jaw getting broken?
So is it Bajrangbali?
Is it Bajrang Bali? As I mentioned, not the answer that I'm looking for.
Sir, I think so. It's Hanuman.
You think it is Hanuman. And why do you think it could be Hanuman?
Because it's correctly spelled like Hanumana and it could be like Hanuman.
All right, let's take a look at the answer slide. Indeed, you have. This is Hanuman because Hanu in Sanskrit and also in Marathi, it means jaw. And somebody whose jaw was broken, hence was called Hanuman. Very, very nice, Mohit. You get to save 1 point for your team. The second question on names in Indian myth. Out of the many names by which he is referred to in the Mahabharata, the name Savyasachi refers to his ambidexterity, meaning his ability of being equally practiced or equally adept at using both hands for archery. Who are we talking about? Your time starts now.
Sir, is it Arjuna?
You say, is it Arjuna? He's asking me a question instead of answering a question.
No, sir, my answer is Arjuna.
Of course, I'm joking. Let's take a look at the answer slide and see if you are right. It is indeed Arjuna. Arjuna was called Savyasachi because he could handle the bow and arrow with both hands equally well. That's a very, very nice answer that will get you 2 points. That also brings us to the end of your topic on names in Indian myth. I will go across to Hora Mustafa Ali and ask her what shall be her choice of topic.
I will choose Indian state symbols.
Indian state symbols from flora and fauna, from trees and animals. Very, very good. Hora, the first of your questions on Indian state symbols is this. This state bird of Rajasthan is a critically endangered species with less than 150 left in 2018. I want the name of this bird and there is a clue. It is a 3-word name. Your time starts now. You can see that bird on screen and it has got a name which is 3 words long.
Emu.
Emu, okay. Not an emu. Emu is anyway 1 word which is 3 letters long. We were looking for a 3-word name. Going across to your teammates, Anas and Neil, what do you think the answer is? 5 seconds more, quickly please.
A bill.
Hawkbill, is that
Yeah.
what you said?
Yes.
All right, not a hawkbill. And we go to the team from Rajasthan who are waiting. 15 seconds, Central Academy Pal Jodhpur. What am I looking for?
Great Indian bastard. Great Indian bastard.
He's not waiting for anybody to say anything. He says Great Indian Bustard. Let's take a look at the answer slide and see if he is right. This is indeed the Great Indian Bustard. But for now, Krishan Pal Singh picks up 1 point on the steal for his team. We go back to Hora and ask her the second question on Indian state symbols. You can see a still, a picture from a Bollywood song from 2009. The state flower of Chhattisgarh was paid tribute to in a popular 2009 Bollywood film song, which also mentions the state's capital in its lyrics. Used widely in religious festivals and weddings throughout India, as well as in the Day of the Dead celebrations in Mexico. Name this flower. Your time starts now.
Genda Phool.
Genda Fool, says Hora. This is indeed Genda Fool or Marigold as it is called in English. Hora comes up with a beautiful answer. I think you saved 1 point for your team earlier also with a beautiful answer. This is a beautiful cracker of an answer for a direct. You get 2 points. Let us quickly go back to the third and final member of the team which won the toss. Central Academy Pal Jodhpur. Krishan Pal Singh, what shall be your choice of topic from what remains on the grid?
Sir, geography.
Geography, all right. Geographical features from geography. Question number 1, Krishan, is this. The temperate grasslands of South Africa are known by what Afrikaans word? Afrikaans is a language. By what Afrikaans word meaning field? The word also sounds somewhat like field when you say it out aloud. Your time starts now.
Sir, V-E-L-D, veld, wield.
Veld. And if you say veld in South Afrikaans, it maybe sounds like field. I don't know. Let's take a look at the answer slide. It is Weld or Welt. Very, very good answer. I think in addition to defending the borders of the country, Krishan Pal Singh is also very sure about the geography of various countries. 2 points to you. The second question on geographical features coming up now. The word fjord, which means a narrow bay that extends far inland, usually between steep walls of rock, comes to us from the language of which Scandinavian country? Incidentally, this country is also home to most of the fjords that we see in the world. Your time starts now. We are looking for a Scandinavian country.
Is it Finland?
Is it Finland, he says, maybe because FF, fjord and Finland. Not Finland. Going to Mohit and Aryabhat. 15 seconds beginning now. What shall be your bonus guess?
So can I?
Yes, Mohit.
So Europe.
Europe. Europe is the name of a continent, my friend, not a country. We will hop across to the team from Delhi Public School, Lava, Nagpur. 15 seconds. What shall be your guess for a steal?
So is it Greenland?
Is it Greenland? Greenland at the moment, Neil, happens to be a part of Denmark, not an independent country, so cannot give you points for saying Greenland. Let's go across to the answer slide and see what the correct answer is. Norway is the answer I was looking for, and that passes all the way around. Nobody gets points, but that brings us to the end of the specialized topic for Krishan, which was geographical features. We are left with the third and final member of the team from Delhi Public School, Lava, Nagpur. Going across to Anas. Anas, what is your choice of topic from the three specialized topics remaining on the grid?
So my topic I'll choose is name of companies.
Names of companies from the world of business. Good choice. Opening up the box of names of companies. I have blanked out the name of a company from the logo that you see on screen. The one-word name of this petroleum company, surprisingly enough, does not refer to the oil-rich area where the United Arab Emirates or Kuwait, etc. are situated. Instead, it refers to an area south of Mexico. Which company whose logo you can see on screen with the name blanked out from the middle? Imagine the UAE, Kuwait, etc. are based in what general region? We call it by a certain name. 15 seconds to go.
So actually, I'm not sure about any answer.
You can take a guess. Just say any name of a petroleum company. All right, time is up. Do you want to take a guess? No negatives.
Indian Oil.
Indian Oil. Okay, Indian Oil colors do look like that somehow. But
Yeah.
no, going across to your teammates, Hora and Neil, 15 seconds. What do you think is the answer?
Shell.
Shell, you say. The logo of Shell is actually a seashell, and that is how it looks. Not enough for points. Let us go across to Mohit, Aryabhat, and Krishan and see if they can steal a point. 15 seconds on the clock. What's your answer?
So Gulf.
Mohit says Gulf, and because UAE, Kuwait, etc. are in the Gulf, and the area south of Mexico could maybe be the Gulf of Mexico. Let's take a look at the answer slide. This is Gulf. Gulf oil being the answer. What a beautiful answer by Mohit. We still have one more question from names of companies. Roo Afza Sharbat and Sinkara Family Tonic are brands belonging to which Indian pharmaceutical company who deals primarily with Unani concoctions? Founded in 1906, and this is a clue, their name means sympathizer in suffering or companion in pain in Urdu. Your time begins now.
Sir, it is Hamdard.
Anas Patel says it is Hamdard. Not even 7 seconds gone on the clock. He is not guessing. He is not doubtful. Let us see if his confidence is worth 2 points to his team. It is Hamdard. Very, very nice answer, Anas. I think in the nick of time, that's 2 points to you for saying Hamdard. That brings us to the end of all 6 specialized topics that were going to be played individually. At the end of 6 specialized topics, with only 2 more specialized topics and 2 mystery boxes to go, 9 points to Jodhpur, 5 points to Nagpur. Anybody's game still, because there are a lot of more questions to play. Let me go across to the team which won the toss yet again in this quiz. That's how important the toss becomes when it comes to picking your topic.
Yes.
I will give you 15 seconds. You and your team captain can discuss and tell me which topic out of the 2 remaining topics at the top of the grid would you like to play as a team?
Okay, sir. Indian empires.
All right. A lot of responsibility on the captain's shoulders because his 2 teammates were foodies and they wanted to go for food. But the captain says Indian empires and history it is. All right. The first of your questions from Indian empires, from the world of history, coming up on screen for Central Academy now. Which ancient Indian dynasty that ruled over the Deccan area from the 2nd century before Common Era to the 3rd century Common Era may have got their name from the word or words for the one who rides a chariot with 7 horses, which is essentially a way of talking about the sun. They were also called the Andhras in the ancient Puranas. Your time starts now.
I think it is Cholas or any other.
Their name comes from the one who rides a chariot with 7 horses.
Yeah, I also think so.
Yeah. Sir, our
Right.
final answer is Cholas.
Your final answer is the Cholas. Unfortunately, that's not the answer I'm looking for. Let us go across to the team from Delhi Public School, Lava, Nagpur. Quickly unmute, discuss, and tell me your final answer.
Anas, is it Ashok?
I need the name of the team.
So it
I think it's the Roman Empire.
should be Maurya.
Yeah, maybe
Is
Maurya.
It's Maurya. Maurya.
Yeah, Maurya. Yes, Maurya.
Give me one final answer now.
Maurya.
Maurya, says Neil. Okay, that's not the answer that I was looking for. Let's take a look at the answer slide. Yes, these are the Satavahanas or Satvahanas. That's their name. That was the answer that I was looking for. Question coming up for Central Academy now. Around the 8th century Common Era, 3 important dynasties covered almost the whole of the Indian subcontinent between them. One was in the east with Gauda as their capital. One in the west with their capital at Ujjain, which later moved to Kanauj. And the third in the south with the capital at Manyakhet. You have to tell me any one out of these 3 and I will give you 2 points.
So can I?
Yes, Mohit,
I
if
think
your
so.
captain agrees, you can.
Discuss.
Captain Maurya.
What?
No, it's not Maurya. I think it's
No.
Rashtrakutas. There were 3 were there, na?
Yes, I think
Rashtrakutas.
it is Pandyas, Rashtrakutas, something like this.
Yes. In south, where I think
Let's go with
Rashtrakutas.
Pandyas.
Pandyas.
Satvahanas.
Sir, our final answer is Pandyas.
Your final answer is the Pandyas, says Aryabhat. Pandyas is not what I was looking for. Let us go across to the team from Delhi Public School. 15 seconds. Give me an answer, please. Any one of the 3 dynasties. 7 seconds more.
So our final answer is Chola.
Your final answer is the Cholas. All right. One team was saying the Pandyas. The other team is saying the Cholas. Let's see what the answer slide says. So Pal, Pratihar, which was also called Gurjara Pratiharas or Paramaras, and Rashtrakutas. Saying any one of these would have gotten you 2 points. I think that is a very agonizing miss. I think Krishan Pal Singh is running his hands through his hair there. The only topic that remains on the grid for you to play as a team is the one on food and beverage, which talks about beans. The first of your question on beans is this. Tofu, which is commonly called bean curd, is mostly prepared from which bean? This bean is also called one of the best vegetarian alternatives to chicken. And your time starts now. You have time, 15 seconds more. Tofu is prepared from this bean, and because it tastes so much like chicken, it is called one of the best vegetarian alternatives.
Do you think it's soybean?
Maybe
Yeah.
could be.
All right,
maybe
I'm up.
Go
I
with
need
soybean.
one final answer.
We will give it
Let's go
soybean.
with soybeans.
All right, the team captain says we will go with soya bean. Let's see what the answer slide says. It is soya bean or soybean as it is called. The smiles on the faces of Hora says and Neil say it all. 2 points to you. Very, very good answer. Let us go back to the second and last of your question on beans coming up now. Which bean, whose name also means painted in Spanish, and it is called so because of the pattern that you see on the beans as if they have been painted, is a common filling for burritos and tacos. The same word is also, coincidentally, no relation, a common Christian last name in India. Your time starts now. Painted in Spanish.
Any ideas? The only thing coming to my mind is eduri.
What is your
Guys?
guess?
Oh,
What?
What did you say?
What did you say?
all right. I need an answer now quickly.
We'll go with eduri.
Eduri, not the right answer, not what I was looking for. Going across to Mohit, Aryabhat and Krishan. Your chance for a steal. What am I
Does
looking for?
anybody have to know? Or I will guess.
Just you guess. I
Sir,
think
we
so.
will. Our final answer is Gonsalves.
Gonsalves, because my name is Anthony Gonsalves. Gonsalves happens to be one of the common Christian last names in India, but I don't think the Spanish say Gonsalves when they want to say painted. Let's take a look at the answer slide. This is Pinto, like Albert Pinto ko gussa kyun aata hai. Pinto means painted in Spanish. The scores at the end of all 8 specialized topics on the grid. At 7 points is the team from Delhi Public School Lava Nagpur. The team from Central Academy Pal Jodhpur was sitting pretty with a lead of 4 points. 7 to Nagpur, 9 to Jodhpur. Let us go into the play that we call mystery boxes. Talk and tell me which of the 2 mystery boxes you want to play.
So we'll go with
Yeah.
Mystery Box 1.
All right. Mystery box 1 is what you will play. Let's open it up. The first question from the first mystery box. Shiva had a quarrel with Brahma and grew very angry. When Parvati complained that you are too angry to live with, Shiva deposited all his excess anger into Anasuya, who was the wife of the sage Atri. Because of this, the son who was born to Anasuya and sage Atri was known for having a very fiery temper and a habit of cursing anybody who offended him even slightly. Which very famous angry sage, whose name also means one who is difficult to live with, is this? Your time starts now.
Is it Parsuram?
But actually, it doesn't mean one who is difficult to live with. Vishwamitra.
No, I think the Sanskrit translation means Vishwa plus Amitra or sometimes some things like that because he was very famous for his curses.
3 more
Yeah,
seconds.
you
Okay.
can.
Sir, our
Okay,
final
we
answer
got
is
you.
Vishwamitra.
Your final answer is Vishwamitra. Before I tell you whether you are right or wrong, let me go across to Delhi Public School Lava Nagpur and ask them, what do you think? Is he right? Do you have some other guess? What's your call?
I would guess Valmiki. If I had to.
Right? And Anas, what would you guess? Does anybody else have any other guess? Mohit or Krishan, do you have any other
Sir,
guess?
Durvasa, I think. Durvasa, I think so.
Mohit says he thinks it could be Durvasa as well. So far we have Durvas, Vishwamitra, Valmiki, and a host of other names. Let's take a look at what was the answer we wanted. We were looking at Durvas, no points to anybody. In fact, Durvas was famous for his curses, but he was also very, very famous for his boons as well. We will now move back to Central Academy Pal Jodhpur. They have 2 more questions left to play. Let's see their second question. Which mathematical symbol used universally was first recorded by the Welsh mathematician Robert Ricord in the Whetstone of Wit? That was the name of the book in 1557. It comprises two parallel line segments of the same length. He conceived of this symbol as no two things could be more exactly identical than two parallel line segments of the same length. Which mathematical symbol am I talking about?
Sir, I think so is equals to. Yeah, equal to.
9 more seconds.
Sir, our
Equals, I think so. Equal, yeah.
sir, our
Equals,
final answer
I
is
think so.
equal.
Your final answer is
Equal.
equal to or equals. Let us see if that is equal to 2 points. Let's take a look at the answer slide. It is the equal sign or the equal to symbol. Beautiful answer. We have one more question yet to play as a team. Take this confidence into your third question coming up on screen now. To which dynamic businessman who tragically passed away in a road accident in 2022 did Amul pay this tribute by one of their ads? Your time begins now.
अरे यार वो था टाटा का था चेयर मिस्त्री
Sir, can I?
मिस्त्री पक्का
So what is your answer?
Cyrus Military, I think so. Cyrus Mistry, I think so.
Cyrus Mistry. Both of you go
Yeah,
with
I
that?
think so.
Cyrus Mistry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir, our final
think
answer is Cyrus Mistry.
Your final answer is Cyrus Mistry. And I heard somebody from your team saying in the background, "Arey yaar, wo Tata ka tha." And unfortunately,
I am only sir.
Unfortunately, he said Tata to the world in 2022. That would be a tragedy, right? Let's take a look at the answer slide and see if I can give you points. What a beautiful answer. You have mystery box number 2 left to play. The first question of your mystery box coming up on screen now. Which large forested range or area that you see to the bottom left of that picture, called Schwarzwald in Germany, lends its name to a popular cake or gâteau as it is called, that is made up of a layered chocolate sponge with a rich cherry filling. Traditionally, the cherry brandy called Kirsch is supposed to be used in the recipe. What am I looking for, Team Nagpur?
Black Forest.
10 more seconds to go.
I think it's Black Forest. Black Forest.
Your final answer is Black Forest. This is the Black Forest and the Black Forest cake. Beautiful answer. I think it was Haura again, the lady in the team making her presence felt. I heard her say Black Forest first. Very good picking up on the clues. 1 down, 2 to go, Nagpur. Let's keep this up and show you question number 2. Which Tamil historical fiction novel by a gentleman called Kalki Krishnamurti, published serially from 1950 to 54 in a magazine called Kalki, has recently been made into an epic action-adventure film of the same name by Mani Ratnam. It deals with the glory days of the Chola Empire, especially Rajaraja Chola I. Your time starts now.
It was something like Poyani Selvan, I guess. So, Hora, do you remember the first name? Poyani Selvan? I guess it's Poyani Selvan.
Yes, it's Ponani.
Poyani.
Yes. Mani Ratnam has only made that.
Yeah.
Only.
So, our final answer is Poyani Selvan. Our final
Yeah.
answer.
All right. Your final answer is Ponnain Selvan or Ponnain Selvan. Let's take a look at the answer slide. It is Ponnain Selvan, and what a quiz this is turning out to be. You have one more hurdle to cross, and I sincerely hope, for the sake of great competition, that you get this right as well. But I don't know. Let's take you into the third of your questions for the mystery box. What famous technological achievement or thing completes this list? And this is an exhaustive list. These are the only 7 in a certain list. The Konark Sun Temple, Ellora Caves, the Stone Chariot at Hampi, Rani Ki Vav at Patan, the Sanchi Stupa, the Red Fort, and blank. The blank has to be filled by you with something famous to do with technology and India. Your time has already started. What am I looking for?
Something as a sundial in Jantar Mantar, but I'm not sure.
This is something that is used by all of us all over the country every day.
Okay. Our answer is Jantar Mantar, which holds the sundial.
All right, Jantar Mantar. Let me go across to Central Academy Pal Jodhpur and ask them what do they say? Do they agree it is the Jantar Mantar?
So I think so. It's Taj Mahal.
All right. And I will give you all a clue because this is, after all, the last of the questions. And then we will have the scores. Let's show you the answer.
That's
So the
Stone Chariot.
gateway of India.
In currency notes, this is the Mangalyaan. These are the pictures that you will find on the reverse of the new series of currency notes of India. That brings us to the end of what has been a thriller, a low-scoring match, but a thriller all the same. At the end of today's quiz, the points table reads thus: finishing just 2 points off what would have been a really memorable comeback and a tiebreaker is the team from Delhi Public School, Lava Nagpur, who finish with 11 points. Very, very well done. The team led by Neil Ganguly, also their youngest member, ably assisted by Hora Mustafa Ali and Mohammad Anas Patel. Very well done. You finish with 11 points. On 13 points, we have our winner for today, the team from Central Academy Pal, Jodhpur. Wish you all the very best for the academic year that is to follow, and I hope you come back stronger next year at Smartacus 2023. For now, this is me, Meghasham Shirodkar, signing off for Smartacus 2022 here in the West Zone Knockouts. Until that time, good evening, God bless, and have a very nice evening.